What's up, human beings? My name is Damon, and welcome to another vlog for the In My Opinion talk show. And today, I want to express a little bit about why we do these vlogs. And obviously, the topics that I'm talking about here are not things that can be easily solved. So we're not expecting to solve these things within 3 to 5 minute videos. That's ridiculous. You know, the aim here is to basically spark a discussion, because we can see through human history that a lot of things that we've accomplished is started by highlighting the problem and then move on to a discussion, and then we move on to doing something about it. So a lot of these things here that we're talking about is to spark a discussion, and hopefully by us listening and by us taking part, participating, we could do that. We could spark a discussion and move from there and move towards actually doing something about it. So today, I'd like to share a story with you, short story. And the story is about this young brother that I met 2 weeks ago. And he was 12 years old, and he was seemingly normal individual, vibrant, enthusiastic about life and everything. And only to learn 2 days ago that they found him in his washroom, hanging by the neck. And sorry about the vivid detail, but he committed suicide, and he was suffering from depression caused by cyberbullying. So whether or not our attitudes towards bullying is debatable, whether it's something or not. The fact is that a young man was suffering from depression, and it's a serious issue. So that inspired me to talk about depression today, and obviously, to really do justice to depression, which is a very serious and very huge issue in all aspects of life, psychologically, sociologically, etc., etc. We need to do at least 50 of these videos to even scratch the surface. So I'm basically just going to start the discussion, and here we go. So depression is a mood, and it's a bad mood, and it's a mood that affects everything that we do in life. So it could become a psychological disorder if the length of time is very long. So it becoming a huge problem depending on how long you're in the mood. So it becomes a psychological disorder, and then that in turn becomes a complex, and you don't want that. That's not helpful to your everyday life. So we could see where in some communities people are readily prepared to take their own lives because they feel like they're depressed and they're hopeless, and they don't want to go through with this. And also in some communities, I could speak for my community, where a lot of times people are aggressive towards each other, and sometimes you wonder if there's a correlation between people feeling depressed and people being aggressive, right? Because sometimes we channel the energies that we have, and sometimes not in the right places. So who knows, that might be something that we need to look at too. But today I want to talk about one way we could help each other through this depressive state. And one way we could help each other is by speaking. Don't suffer by yourself. If you have an issue, we need to talk about it, because you'd be surprised that sometimes speaking about something helps. It's something that's very weird, but it's simple, and it's something that I could tell you it works. If you speak about an issue that you're having, whatever is bothering you, you speak it to someone that you're comfortable with, then, who knows? After that, you might feel better. Now, someone you're comfortable with is an issue, because friendship is an issue. And we can see in this society that we push individualism, where me and mine versus you and yours. And it's understandable, everyone needs to get what they want and stuff like that, but we don't have to do it at the expense of each other. And this is where friendship comes in, because friendship is a special bond, and it's a genuine bond. And today we can see that we don't have a lot of those. We don't have a lot of special, genuine bonds, because people are either associates or acquaintances, because a lot of people are ingenuine when it comes to relationship with others. And we need that in order for us to feel comfortable to speak. We need that genuine bond. We need that special relationship. And we just need to be a lot more truthful towards each other. So one way, I think that we could improve our friendship is by differentiating between selfishness and self-interest. Now, selfishness is self-interest, but it's self-interest at the expense of someone else. While self-interest by itself is just simply, as they say in academia, psychological egoism, which is basically just a motivation to take care of self, to go about your daily life and just do what's necessary for yourself. But it doesn't have to be at the expense of someone else necessarily, right? So we could see where you could be self-interested and also altruistic, meaning that you could care about each other, you know what I'm saying? Care about someone else apart from yourself. So, you know, Martin Luther King Jr. used to always like to say that we need to develop this sense of dangerous unselfishness. And that means that we need to, you know, start developing the self-interest where our interest and someone else's interest intertwine. So we care about others. And that's what it's going to take for us to get rid of this depressive state, because it's really pervasive and it's something that we really need to talk about. So again, you know, if you like what I'm saying, like it. And if you like what I'm saying, share it, because these are things that we need to talk about and things that needs to be important and be at the forefront. Not me, but the things that I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Because I realize that a lot of people aren't interested in the real issues that we're having in life, right? Because remember, belief is naturally understood in relation to knowing, while trying is naturally understood in relation to effort.